Let's learn the clarinet today. So open your case so that nothing dumps out. Right side up. First step is your reed. You want your reed to be soaking while you're getting the rest of your instrument ready. Put it in your mouth to soak the reed. Use your right hand to get the lower joint up, and then actually we're going to hold it in our left hand. I'm going to take this out just so I can speak to you more properly. Okay, so your left hand is going to hold the lower joint. The back of the instrument goes against the palm of your hand. Your fingers are going to press the keys where they naturally press the keys. I don't use this one because my hands are too big. I don't want to squeeze these. And I always keep my thumb out. The thumb doesn't need to wrap around and squeeze the instrument this way. The squeeze should be from the fingers and the palm, the back, okay? Your right hand will then take the bell, and we always do little twists with the clarinet, little twist. If it doesn't go on easily, you should use some cork grease. And if it's actually really bad, have your teacher remove some of the cork by using some sandpaper. But cork grease can be put on. Mine doesn't need it. All right, so the little twist, put the bell on, okay? Transfer hands. So your right hand is now going to hold the lower joint. Put your thumb here, brace the rest of your hand here, and you're going to hold this one firm. Your left hand will then grab the upper joint. Again, the palm goes against the back of the instrument. The fingers go on the keys in the natural place for them to squeeze. Keep that open space here so you're not just squeezing the instrument, okay? The fingers go on the keys, the palm is holding the back, and the thumb is out again, okay? So hold this one steady, and we're gonna do a little twist with the lower joint. Little twist. The nice thing about doing it this way also is that bridge key gets lifted up when you press these keys, and that's the right way to put it together. You want that bridge key up so that it doesn't bang on the lower joint. Okay, get that bridge over the place it needs to be so they connect and your instrument is together. The holes are lined up. Keep the right hand holding the upper joint here. Take the barrel and put the barrel on the top, twist, and then switch hands. Your left hand is going to hold the instrument and you're going to twist on the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece needs to be lined up so that the back opening lines up with the register key. All right, and then you've had your reed in your mouth. You're going to take your ligature, unscrew it some, put it on the clarinet. The ligatures need to go on the right side. So some ligatures need the screws on the front. Some ligatures need the screws on the back. This one needs it on the front, so they can go on the right side. Put the ligature down so it's loose. And then take the reed, push the ligature up with your thumb, slide the reed by the thick part down. Keep that ligature up with your thumb so you can move it around. The reed needs to have just a little bit of the black tip showing, and then secure where you want it. Pull the ligature down and tighten the ligature. The ligature needs to be past this slope, down far enough on the reed so the reed can vibrate. Tighten it up, good and tight. Okay, and that is putting your instrument together. To take it apart, you'll do the same thing, all backwards. So you'll loosen the ligature, take that off first while you're holding the reed. Then your reed comes off, wipe it off quick with your fingers, and set it in the case. Depending on the case, be careful not to shove it in too far. Also, don't put it in by the tip in a way that you'd break the tip. Hold left hand on the barrel, right hand twist off the mouthpiece. Bring it down, left hand on the upper joint, palm flat, fingers squeezing. Right hand on the barrel, twist it off. Keep the hand here, bring your right hand down here, same position as before. Your left hand is pushing those keys so that bridge key is up, little twist, set the upper joint down, and then also your lower joint, palm flat on the back, fingers on the keys, and twist off. Okay, Now let me show you quickly how you can make a sound on the instrument, and let's do it so that, not that one. Let's do it so that we'll start with just the mouthpiece and the barrel. When you start with just the mouthpiece and the barrel, it's going to make a loud sound. But then you don't have to worry if your fingers are doing the correct thing or if the clarinet's working. You're just able to focus just on the way you're making the sound, okay? Okay. By the way, we should also swab the instrument, and you can swab it out. As soon as you get this part off, you can swab out the lower part. So let me show you how to do that really quickly. With the swab, you want to put the weight into the bell, let it drop in. Make sure before you do this that there's no knots in it anywhere, okay? And keep this fluffed and nice. Some of these swabs are quite thick and they can actually get stuck in there, so make sure it's not going in a tight clump, okay? And then just go ahead and pull it through, and I do that 2 or 3 times. You don't need to do the barrel. The barrel is all plastic, or if you do have a wood instrument, you'll want to wipe off the spit, water wetness off your barrel, and same with the mouthpiece. But those parts don't have keys that you're trying to swab out and keep clean. Okay, so then that's swabbing the instrument and then putting it away. Okay, playing the instrument, we want to have a firm chin. So, and your bottom lip is going to go over your bottom teeth. And this chin, you're gonna have, they say a point where you draw down your muscles to a point. It rests on the bottom lip. Put your teeth on top. Wrap your lips around, and then don't press so much that you're closing the opening completely. Wrap your teeth around, wrap your lips around, and blow. And when we blow, we're blowing the air through the instrument. We're not holding it into our cheeks. We're not doing that. We're squeezing everything too tight, and we're not doing this. We're keeping our cheeks taut, firm in. So again, pointy chin, flat chin, lower lip over the teeth, upper teeth on top, lips around, and blow. When you can do that well, then you can add it to the rest of your instrument. Let me get this off my lap. Sorry. All right. The angle depends a bit on your face shape and your chin, how your chin is relative to your face. But for most students, just you want it a little bit out past your knees. You want your head level. You don't want it down. You don't want it up, okay? And you don't want it tucked in too tight to your body. You keep it out a bit from your body, about 45-degree angle. And you can put down thumb and 1. You keep your fingers here. I'm just doing this so you can see. Ready? Flat chin, lip, bottom lip over your lower teeth. Teeth on top, lips round. And you don't breathe after every note. Instead, you break up the sound by using your tongue. Flat chin, lower lip over your lower teeth, top teeth on top, lips around. Two, 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 two. Keep everything still. Only your lip, only your tongue is moving. Okay, and then you'll add your other fingers. Clarinet, we hold it out here like this. We don't hold it in tight. You can get a cushion for your right hand if you like, for the thumb. And fingers go thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right on here. We keep our fingers close while we're playing. I'm using my tongue, two, 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 two. I'm not, okay, and I'm not breathing after every note. Okay, so that's the clarinet. You know how to do it.